one of the playoffs. This is the finale. We have, of course. Is it better?
Yep.
We have 16 drivers made the playoffs. After tonight, we're going to be down to just 12. The drivers on the cut line. We have Memory has a 1-point gap over Warpig. Warpig has an 8-point gap over Dirt Dog. Dank Booty, who's not racing but will collect last place points because he did put in a time, has a 9-point advantage over Memory. So anything could still happen amongst these drivers. And it's Bristol, baby. Let's go. 250 laps of hardcore beating and banging, but with cars. See what I did there? Alright, got 8 seconds. I'm going to back out of the lobby so I can accept the invite here in just a second. Once one of my in-race reporters lets me know I can. Also, Guardian informed me today. I think he lied to me because last week he was a little upset. You know, he said he was a better road course driver than just decent. I said he was decent. He didn't win. He proved he was just decent. He told me today that he has 103 fever or something, but he's in here to make the advance in the playoffs. I just assumed he's mediocre at best at short track, so that he just figured he would tell me that he was sick or something. Getting ready to load in now. That was said, listen, Guardian, I love you, buddy. You're a funny guy.
Oh my god.
Mo Power Cat actually got the pole for this race, but he is going to be starting in the second position. He chose the outside lane. Yeah, I like it. I probably would have too. We're going to see a lot of top lane driving. We're also going to see a lot of driving from the bottom that goes up into the top lane and hits them. I almost said something different, so I had to stop and change my words. And we're under green flag racing at Bristol. Finale of the round 1 of the playoffs. RJ Smitty on the inside of that number 16 machine. And More Power Cat and him already hit each other. We have carnage. We have a caution. We didn't even get into turn 1 at Bristol with 19 cars. So this is going to be interesting. Looks like the 38 of Harvick was involved. The 13 of Guardian. Yeah, 103 fever my butt. Just garbage at these short tracks. He's involved. Just kidding, Guardian. 17 of Keith involved. Points leader, Private Patton. Rounding out your field. He started dead last, and he's got most of the damage already. Looks like he's still going to be in dead last. You know, this is a 250 lap race. Sounds like it's going to take a lot of time. But we just went through like 5 laps right there with this caution.
5 seconds.
5 seconds what? I'm in the lobby. I do got to say...
quarter of a lap, I highly doubt it. Many people's going to pick it.
Yeah, well, honestly, if it was me and I was out there, especially if I was one of the guys in the mid to back part of the track, I would pit right there, get my adjustments put in. Guys, whenever you get a chance, how many laps is stage number 1? As we're back under green. 62 laps. We're probably 8-9 laps in already? 5. Okay, that did not go as quick as I thought it would. Smitty is able to take the race lead on the inside of that number 2, but the 2 is going to do a crossover and get to the inside of the 16. You know, if Mo Power Cat wanted the inside lane, he should have just started first instead of second. But here we have a battle for... Oh yeah, I'm 100% certain that he was. But we have a battle for the lead right now. We're seeing the 2 car, the 16 car, these guys battling out hard. Right behind them, we have the 1 of Sprecher, the 42 of Probably Your Dad, and 22 of Monster Racing, making it 3 wide for third. Bold move, Cotton. Well, I guess if you don't want to race 250 laps, make stupid moves the whole time. Not saying that was stupid. There was no harm, no foul. These guys are semi-e-pro esports professionals, right? So, Mo Power Cat's starting to pull away from the 16, who's under fire from his teammate, the 1 of Sprecher. And yes, it is Spanker, but who was it? Puddin? Used to call him Sprecher for the longest time. 22 of Monster losing a little bit of ground. Looks like the 43 of Justin Shackett has pulled away from him. Just a slight hair. These guys are doing a really good job right now. You know how I can say that they're doing a good job is because the first time they didn't. They made it into turn 1 for the leader only before caution came out. And that's not happening right now. So they're doing much better than the last race start. Got 4 live viewers. Thanks for tuning in. Give me a shout. Let me know who you guys are cheering for. Hey, Dirt Dog. Just so we're clear, everyone can hear everything you say. So, Well, Paul Bear literally just wrote on YouTube, said it's nice to hear Dirt Dog in the background. That's the first comment on YouTube, so I'm just warning you. Maybe watch what we say. Probably your dad, Spanker, battling it out for third. RJ Smitty still running in position number 2. Justin Shackett in the 43 car. That is rounding out your top 5. And those 4 cars, although battling, have a pretty good lead over the 88 of Memory, who's in 6th and needs to make up a lot of points here. As I said, he is on the cut line, the bubble spot of 12th. Now, for all these drivers out there, they're all going to ask me, regardless that I'm about to say it on air, they're all still going to ask me this week, well, how do the points work starting next week, blah, blah, blah. Well, there is no more playoff points advancing in through these rounds. So next week, regardless of how many points you get all season long, everybody goes back to 0 points. Or, you know what I mean, points are reset where everyone will be tied, period, entering next week. So 12 drivers. Better? Alright, so 12 drivers will all be at even in points, as they will have 3 races to show up and show out. Dimebag's out there, so let's go broadcasters. Yes, good call there. Excellent information. Thanks, buddy. And also, I want to correct something that keeps happening in the Xfinity series. Dimebag's, glad you tuned in, made me think of this. Denkate keeps putting on the broadcast that it is Xfinity playoffs. Xfinity series does not do playoffs here in GC Sports. It's a no caution series. It's kind of, you know, they keep the drivers get picked up, they moved around, they go to Cup, they get dropped back down to Xfinity. Because of that, it's not really fair that we even have a playoff aspect to that. We kind of just, whoever has the most points at the end of the season will be your champion over there. 34 car Brian, just seen him off the track. He was down on the inside, doesn't look good for him. Keystone Cowboy is running in 7th place. Who would have thought that Keystone Cowboy would be running good, period? No, I'm just kidding. Keystone is in my ear. Not yelling and screaming at me for what I said yet, but wait for it. Private Patton somehow has already moved up into, looks like, 12th, 13th place. We have 37, that's Hamilton, would be running 8th place. 22, Monster 9th place. And Dirt Dog, the Dirty Dog, rounding out your top 10 until Patton passes him here shortly. That's a cluster right there. Those 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars in a group. Yeah. Have you tried going around the other cars? Don't laugh, bud. You're around other cars. Only God knows what would happen if you start laughing around that many cars.
All right. Specker's around. Specker's around.
Sprecher spun out, and he was the top 5 driver. Not good.
Smitty and him made contact. Smitty caught the wall, came back down, caught him, as he just did me.
No caution. Yeah. So, gonna get back up there with you guys. We're gonna try to find Sprecher. Sprecher's got a lot of damage way back in the pack right now. That is going to help that pack we were just watching, including the Dirt Dog in them. So Dirt Dog still should be in 10th right now.
Watch this. Did not want to do that.
Smitty, if you're watching this, Keystone said you're welcome after he put you in the wall. 12 puts him in the wall on the back. 16 followed and didn't look like he was trying to lay off the bumper of that 12 car. It's 12 went around. Dimebag said, watch that pack action. Listen, I gotta be honest, I'm loving it. I like what I see right here. Put the draft for this series on normal. They're no longer on low for the playoffs. And I don't think that even really affects these guys here. There's just no room when you get bottleneck here. You got one guy going a little bit slower. The 16 keeps bouncing off the wall. He's got a little bit of damage. I mean, come on now. Keystone's pulling away from RJ Smitty, right? So, not that Keystone's not every bit as fast. Smitty's just one of our top 3, top 4 drivers on a weekly basis, right? So, when you see something like that, you got to expect 16's got damage plus the wall hitting that he keeps getting. That will cause to kind of bottle everyone up, as we've just seen with Dirt Dog and the 22. They get into each other, and they kind of back up and bottle up a little bit. Now that they're singling out, we're seeing the cars running good. Oh, I changed for you, not cars. Dang nabbit.
As soon as you say I'm doing good, don't start slacking. Commentator first.
Really? I mean, are you slacking though, or is Patton just pulling away? Because no matter what track you go to, Patton's going to pull away from you.
I ain't talking about what's in front of me. I'm talking about what's behind me.
Dirt Dog and Memory, these guys that are battling for top 10 in the stage right now. Why is that huge? Dirt Dog enters this race 14th in points, needing to get into the top 12. Who holds that 12th position? None other than the 88 car. And who holds 13th, right? right between the two of them. That white and blue number 36 running just behind these guys. So Dirt Dog has to make up the most points, of course. And right now, he's doing just that. Then you have the 88 and the 36. Those guys are the ones battling real close for tip 12, as there's only a 1 point gap between the two of them entering this event here tonight. I am going to try to get the points as we're going, and I'm hoping one of the drivers will get me the results of the stages posted into a chat so I can keep the points updated. Yes, that will mean I'll go mic silent for possibly a few laps per stage, but going to do everything I can to keep you guys knowledgeable on what's going on as far as the playoffs are concerned. Dirt Dog now gotten around his teammate, the 95 of Keystone, and he's working on the 16 of RJ Smitty. One of the few cars that I've yet to see go to the top side, that 19 of Dirt Dog. Here's Hamilton having a good run.
And he gets the top side.
It looks like, well, now that they've singled out, right? But all his passes seems to be he's going to the bottom. 13 of Guardian up there in front of the 37. I believe him to be a lap down. 10 Titan in the number 3 car. Big news from the Richard Childress Racing team out there in NASCAR today. I don't know if you guys heard. Kyle Busch will be going to the number 8 machine for RCR next season, 2023 of NASCAR. Kind of cool. Here in GC, I was the 18 car, and just about everywhere else I raced on the 8 car. So, 95 and 88 make contact, incidental contact there. Looked like the 95 got loose and the 88 got tight at the same time. This sounds bad. Yeah, this sounds bad, but that definitely benefited the 95 teammate of Dirt Dog. His memory lost a few spots.
That's what I was trying to do. But
Right, yeah, no, I wasn't saying it was intentional, but I mean, it just worked out that way, right? And there is the 19 of Dirt Dog. Still just trying to scroll through the field. 36 back here with the 17. But don't look now. Race leader catching this pack back here. The 36 of Warpig, 17 of Keith. Warpig's handling looks like it's gone. But this is that whole pack that was battling for the right outside the top 10. Keystone, what position are you in?
11th with memory and 12th right next to me about the pass.
Okay, so we're riding along with Warpig, who has the leader right behind him. And while riding with Warpig, we can see the drivers that are running in 11th, 12th. Warpig now going a lap down. This is going to benefit the 88 and the 19 as long as they can stay on the lead lap. Whenever you guys get an opportunity, if you're side by side or if you're racing hard, don't tell me. But whenever you guys get an opportunity, I need a lap count.
24 to go.
24 laps to go. Okay, so I'm going to try to get on with our race leader. This is going to be huge now. He is catching all those cars, as I just spoke about, that are just outside the top 10. The memory in 11th. This is huge on who does Cat get a hold in front of within these next 24 laps. And it's going to go quick, guys. It's only 15 and a half seconds or so a lap, maybe 16 seconds a lap in that ballpark. So within a minute, you're finishing 4 or 5 laps, and there's only 24 to go, 23, probably 22 now. As we're seeing, he is on the bumper of the 17. Didn't even move. I don't know how that one happened. Warpig spinning out. Better? Alright, Warpig spun out there. That could be huge. Fire Slayer out there in YouTube. The 3-car spins, the 24 spins, 17 involved. The 2 had to do evasive maneuver. The 24 Mopower Titans gets back around the race leader. No caution on the speedway. 17 spinning out yet again back there. That is Keith, who is one of the playoff drivers right now, who's actually entering in 15th, a couple points behind Dirt Dog. That was huge. 10 Titan involved. That should have just moved the 88 car into stage points, though.
Barely. Maybe.
Well, right around 10th, right? You guys should still be 9th, 10th ballpark.
Yeah, 11th and 12th.
Still 11th and 12th, even with people in front of you wrecking. A 3-wide battle. The race leader having to deal with 2 Hendrick Motorsports cars, the 24, the 88, and there's Keystone in the 95, who's rounding out the top. Well, he's in 11th, right? So not even the top 10. But this is huge. Memory just went a lap down right now. This sounds so bad because everybody out here is racing for points, but 95 spinning. Oh no, no bueno. I was actually just going to talk about how the 95 could really help his team if he did go a lap down and stayed in front of the 88 car, because That would cause Memory to be trapped a lap down while the 95 gets... Oh, 24 comes down, hits the leader. The leader's able to save it, though, and is still going to lap that 24 machine of Mo Power Titans. So right now, Mo Power Titans is his teammates' worst enemy because Memory has lost a lot of ground to these guys. Mo Power Titans, I don't find him to be that type of guy that's going to be like, okay, teammate, here you go, get your lap back. He's going to race and try to be the lucky dog himself.
Yeah, I got loose, and I wasn't going to bring it back in front of the field.
Oh, I seen it live, happen in person. Dirt Dog, I'm not seeing on the screen anymore in front of the 2 car. With all that calamity, the big wreck that happened, and all sorts of stuff there. I do see him. Okay, Dirt Dog's getting ready to go into turn number 3 and 4 right now as Cap is coming off the exit. Of course, now they're almost half track difference from what I said, but at the time that I said it, that's where they were. Second place is a car. I have no idea.
I think it's probably your dad.
Uh-oh, 19 car getting loose. 22 car is catching quickly. Gonna have to see how this one pans out, but not good. Oh, 38 car spinning. That was Harvick Pollock. Interested to see now, is the 19 or Dirt Dog gonna lose a lap? I don't know how many laps are left. I'm assuming, though, we're down under 10 laps to go. There's still 10 to go? Oh, Dirt Dog's screwed. Yeah, Dirt Dog's screwed. Leader has 9. Positive about that. That's however many laps you have. He's got 1 less. And actually, as long as you can stay ahead of the 24, the 88 guys back there, Dirt Dog has a good chance of getting the lucky dog. So it could actually help his own case here if he does go a lap down. As long as he stays the lucky dog, he traps the 36 and the 88 a lap down. Dirt Dog, as team captain, just thrown out there, you cannot let a car get lapped in front of you at this point. Dimebags, Dirt Dog for the win. He's got a long run machine, really long run. You know, he's doing pretty good running inside the top 10 with, I think there's 19 drivers out here. The next car that would be going a lap down is that one who does have about a straightaway lead on the race leader. Going to try to get with our race leader as we should have 7 to go right now. Oh, 36 Warpick spins out, 34 collected. The 2 car, the race leader is collected. Is the 19 does not go around the leader. He pushes him to get him going instead. Bold move, Cotton. Bold move. Is that the 95 Keystone?
16 Smitty spinning.
I don't know. Caution on the speedway. That is going to allow the 19 car to get his lap back. And we should... That didn't end the stage, did it?
No, it did not. There's going to be about 4 or 5 laps.
Yeah, so this is interesting. Is all the leaders pitting right now?
You're the lucky dog, Dirt Dog. Pit.
Yeah, definitely pit if you're no matter what, you start behind everyone. So what's huge here is are all the leaders going to pit? Because if they do, then everyone else could do a wave around. If they don't all pit, then most people are trapped laps down. So this is interesting here. I know the 19 car light, he got the lucky dog, so he's most likely going to pit. And then at the stage break, he may not pit, so those guys can't do wave rounds. You didn't pit? So I don't know who pit, who got a wave round, none of that good stuff.
No, one person didn't pit.
Justin Shackett in the 43 car did not pit, so nobody was able to get a wave around that.
Nope.
And you guys are going to have to let me know laps. Because you got the lucky dog. That's how a lucky dog works. That's why we told you to pit, because no matter what, you start behind it.
Oh, 4 wide at Bristol. And it was not looking pretty.
Low Powered Cat is your race leader. With... That was the last lap?
Yep.
Interesting. And you got 10th, Dirt Dog?
Yep.
Interesting. He's still get an opportunity. He's trying to do that.
I am right now.
Thank you, buddy. Well, guys, out there in YouTube land, how are we feeling about the race so far? Playoff round number 1. This is the finale. We've seen a lot of excitement. 2 cautions only in 62 laps, so I'm a little surprised about that. Technically a third one. As Memory is now the lucky dog. Oh, so Memory gets himself back up there and giving him a chance to stay and be the one to advance. The guy that's hurting right now is Warpig. But second to that, Shackett did not pit last time. He's going to pit this time back. How many of the leaders know that winning a 2-lap battle?
There was about 5 or 6 that didn't pit.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I was about to get to, right? So I was told about 5 or 6 of them did not pit, and you don't really need to in this scenario. And because they didn't pit, still no wave rounds. Did you say Mike?
Yep.
Trying to keep these points.
Spencer getting back into it again. Those two of you made a lot of contact this race. Private Patton. Let's take a move.
After all that, Smitty still ended up with stage points. Good job by Smitty.
I have no idea.
No, I'm saying that he did.
No, I thought you said, how did he end up?
Sorry guys, as I said, I will be doing the, there we go, 12 cars up in the lead, so I don't have to ride with the lead pack anymore. 2 car lost a lot of ground there on that restart. Alright guys, so as point sits right now, we have Patton, Hamilton, Cat, Smitty, probably your dad, Guardian, and then we have a tie for 7th with 3 drivers, 10 Titan, Spanker, and Shackett. Then we have Monster at 183, Dank Booty at 178, Memory at 169, and Dirt Dog rounds out with, or Warpig has 168 and 13th. Dirt Dog now 8 points behind Memory with 161. It's getting close. It's getting real close here. I forgot I have Bank Booty's actual finishing position already, as he didn't race, so just as whatever points there. So I'm going to go ahead and add those in so we kind of know where that's sitting. He ends up with a total of 252 for round 1. Interesting. Everything's interesting. Interesting. Race is awesome. Be nice to see Dirty Dog get the win in Keystone P2. Listen, as a team captain there, I agree, that would be nice. But that's also kind of something that happens when hell freezes over.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not saying that they don't have the talent, right? But honestly,
I'm saying I don't.
Even Private Pat now in front right now, it's Bristol. If we get a late race restart, I don't think the 12 car is going to win. I think the winner would come probably from the 3rd or 4th row if we have a late race restart.
That very could well happen.
I mean, that's just how Bristol goes, right? Somebody dives it in. Yeah, I mean, you just dive it in and you hold on. Dirt Dog, you still in 10th? No, it looks like you're ahead of Monster now, so not 8th now. Good job.
Stop talking to him. You're messing him up. Oh, I just hit Memory. Oh, my lord.
I got the 24 of Mopower Titans up here in front of the 43 and the 2. I believe he was a lap down after that stage, so Justin Shackett looks like he's running in position number 2. You know, quiet. He's like a fart, right? It's silent but deadly. I don't know how he got up here into 2nd, but he's doing a great job in that 43 Bubba Wallace machine. So, Justin Shackett, the Cringe Series fart right now in P number 2.
Yeah, well, I just got loose on the corner on lap 14 and took out Memory.
No. Memory's not going to be happy with you at the end of this race.
No, he's not, and I don't blame him. I mean, I don't know why I'm getting loose on lap 14, but, you know.
Well, because you got loose on the edges of the corner, and it was 1 lap after 13. That's why you got loose on 14. Hello. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I got to teach my drivers a few things as the race is going on, right? So Keystone, just got a little knowledge from Aquatati.
Yeah, I feel my IQ dropping now.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Hamilton, is Hamilton? I have no idea where he is. He's on track somewhere. He's behind probably your dad. 10 Titan for life. Is he on the lead lap? I don't think he is. I think he's lapped down now by the leader of Private Patton. There's Batman racing on the lead lap. Good run for that number 11 FedEx machine as he's racing with Sprecher right now for a position. I believe that to be sixth. Sixth? You know, that's a rough one. We went 3 wide there. I seen it happen live, and I don't think Spanker had a different option. 24 looks like he's got damage, running real slow, and they were battling for position. 19 just took out Monster.
And 13's finished.
13 at Guardian. Did that come from the incident that just happened with Dirt Dog?
I think so.
Because Dirt Dog said he took out Monster, and Monster's still right behind him, so nobody got taken out unless it was the 13.
Oh, that was the 38.
No, yeah, 38's Harvick. Warpig running right here behind Keystone. Believe he to be a lap down.
Yes.
There's Keith in the America, number 17 on 9/11 a week. Thank you for driving that car.
He is actually in the free pass position right now.
Who? Keith? Are you a lap down?
Yes.
You know, if you pass him, you'd be in the lucky dog spot.
I know that.
Okay, just making sure.
I didn't need that much knowledge. I already had that part.
Gotcha.
I appreciate that.
Hey, anything I can do to help out the team. All right, 38 Harvick. He was taken out by Dirt Dog earlier. We're riding along with Private Patton. The 3 of 10 Titan is on pit road. Is this stage longer than the last one, guys?
No, it's actually 4 laps shorter.
So we only have 58 laps on this one?
Yep.
And what's
So
your fuel run?
He's banking that there's going to be a caution somewhere.
Yeah, because you go 2 laps down when you pit here, minimum.
Yeah.
So he was already lapped down. Now he's going to be 3 laps down, and I don't think you even need to pit in stage 22. I believe you get like 48 laps, 45 laps when you start, but you naturally save fuel as long as your tires last. Warpig, he goes flying down off the track. I thought he was going to pit. He didn't. 34, he went flying down into the inside wall. Don't know what's going on with Team Warpig, but they are struggling. 34, 36, and 38 all having a rough time here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Not good for Warpig when he's trying to advance. There is the guy who started on the pole, even though he didn't get the pole points, RJ Smitty. He's right in front of Monster, who has now gotten around the Dirty Dog. Does that put Smitty in 8th? Is that how that works? Are you in 10th?
Oh, I can't see that far ahead.
Yeah, Smitty's in 8th.
Okay, so you're back to 10th now.
Lost 2 spots.
Roger that. Mopal Cat looks like the Millennium team, yet again, per usual here in the Cringe series, looking solid in the 1 and 2 positions. Just about any time Patton has a race winning car, which is almost every week, the 2 car has a 2nd place finishing car, which is almost every week. As the 12 is dealing with the lap traffic of those Warpig machines right now, 36 already lapped down, but he's going around the 34 Brian as we speak. Riding along with probably your dad, that nice little McDonald's number 42 Chevy Camaro. Oh, 10 Titan had to pit because he didn't pit on that stage break because he was typing. So that's what happened to the 3 cars, why he had to pit. He was not banking on a caution, he desperately needed one though. The 1 of Spanker, the 11 of Batman, the 37 of Hamilton. These guys all running for, I believe this would be a top 5 position right now. Are you in the top 5? Okay, so it is a battle for 5th though. The 1 car looking for 5th right now. But these guys are getting on the 42. That would be for 4th place. So good battle going on here on the track. We got 2 teammates, the 42 and the 1. But that doesn't mean a whole lot at this race. We've seen what's been happening with the 16 and the 1. A lot of contact between those 2. And it's not that the guys are trying to rough up each other any more than anyone else, you know, or hit your own teammate. This is a really tough track to run side by side with lap after lap. The 11 has moved into 6, right behind the 2 Fat Bastard drivers. And not saying that either of these drivers weigh a lot of pounds, right? That's literally the team name, Fat Bastard. So they chose it, not me.
Boy, that leader's coming on fast.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa.
Coming up on me fast.
There we go. There's things we can't say on air, Dirt Dog. Hello.
Let's go in stage 2.
20 to go in stage number 2. We were in this predicament last time when Dirt Dog was about to go a lap down with 20 to go. I don't know. There's even 4 laps less in this stage, and you're still in the same predicament. I'm going to try to get over to Dirt Dog. 20 to go. He has 2 drivers between himself and the race leader. But if he does go a lap down, that 22 car is not too far ahead. So interesting what could happen here at the end of stage number 2.
Well, while Patton's dealing with all this like Trevor, Catton's got around me because he's closing the door.
Yeah, I can actually see Cat back there. He's only about a straightaway behind Patton, trying to get to the outside of the Dirty Dog right now. The 19 car looks beat up. Looks like that wall has crushed the whole right side of that 19 machine. Gets on the apron, lets the leader go. Oh! That was Monster. That would be for the Lucky Dog position. Is there a caution?
Yes.
You should be the Lucky Dog.
Yep, he is.
Interesting. So Monster spins from 9th. Dirt Dog's gonna get by him, gain a position, and get the Lucky Dog by passing him when that all happens. So Dirt Dog now up in P9. Man, I'd hate to say, I enjoyed riding with you when that happened, but at the same time, I thoroughly enjoyed riding with you when all that happened. A lot of drama going on for this 19 machine here tonight, but that does put him in P number 9 with, again, less than 20 laps to go. Kind of the same predicament he was in last time. He got the Lucky Dog with under 10 to go, and now he's getting the Lucky Dog again. Dirt Dog, let's try to pit this time. Yeah, good idea. Really good idea.
Took a wave around.
Right, I was going to say, if you're not on the lead lap, you don't want to do that concept of the pitting, right? Like, you want to just go ahead and get the wave around. How many cars got a wave around? Any idea? Looks like I got 3 or 4 cars behind Dirt Dog. One of them looks like the 88 machine. Did the 88 take the wave around?
Okay, Guardian, you want to play like that?
Maybe not, actually. Looking for, remember he's in front of Dirt Dog right now. I don't know what position he's in, but he is physically in front of the 19 car. Warpig, Monster's the position in front of you. Okay, so the 19, no, the 88 car is memory, right? That's who I was talking about. I'm going to try to get back. There's Keystone running behind the pack. Him and Guardian were involved in a few things. Justin Shackett in P2. I don't know what happened to Cat here, but he's not in second anymore. We got Shackett in second, Dad in third. Yeah, Spanker in fourth.
He was involved in that accident, so he probably had damage.
Oh, yeah, you're right. And luckily there was only 9 cars on the lead lap, right? 9's got the Lucky Dog, so only 8 restarted up front on the lead lap. Battle is going to be for second right now, so I've got to find Justin Shackett here on the screen as he is in second. If you guys get an opportunity on a lap count, please let me know at the end of the stage, or here shortly before the end of the stage.
9 to go, coming up to 8 to go.
Alright, so as they come off turn 4 here, Private Patton's going to take 8 to go, but we have a group of like 5 or 6 cars battling for second. Spanker goes to the inside of his teammate and team captain, the 42 of Probably Your Dad. That would be for position number 3. Hamilton looks to the inside of the 2 car at the same time. And don't look now, RJ Smitty's still in contention. A lot of things have happened with that number 16 machine, but he's still up here running in contention for a possible top 5 to end stage number 2. What number is he? Oh, I don't know. I was going to say, if he's one of the Hendrick cars, right? Like, it makes sense. Not saying there's anything wrong with the Hendrick cars, but this is a team-based type thing, right? So, Dirt Dog trying to get as many stage points as he can, make up on another Hendrick car, so that's kind of where I went with that. Not saying that they're intentionally doing anything to each other. 6 to go now? 5 to go when it comes off turn 4. 5 to go now, or was 5 to go, now it's 4 to go. Okay, roger that. Again, guys, this track, laps go down hot and heavy, so if you get talking, you can easily lose track of the amount of laps. The 12 car about to lap the 38 of Harvick as they go to 3 laps to remain. Is that you? Is that you?
Yes, that's me. I took the wave around.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this
And
might
these
pan out
cars-
for you though. This might pan out for you though, right? You did the waiver round last time. You might get the lucky dog this time and be able to take fresh tires 3
I'm
laps
2
to go.
laps down, so no,
Oh.
it's not going to work.
Yeah, that's not going to pan out for you at all. You got a pack of 4 cars right behind you. As probably your dad and Shaq looking to be battling side by side, getting ready to go. That was 2 to go. They're both going to look to go underneath the 95. That's a tough move. Yeah, that's kind of where I was getting at. That it's really easy to get loose.
I can go.
Yeah, it's really easy to get loose in a predicament like that. Hey, would you look at that? We got porno in the chat. Don't know if I'm supposed to say that either, but I did. Is that the end of the stage?
Yeah. You got pictures, Nascar.
I'm working on it.
And that's just outside the top 10? Or is he in the top 10?
Yeah, he's 10th spot.
So 10th place, just got his lap back, has to restart behind the whole field. We're getting ready to go to stage number 3. These guys still have like 120 something laps worth of racing to do though. Sounds great for me and you. Does not sound great for these drivers. Alright. On the restart,
Dang it.
don't know what happened. I am going to go
Sucks.
Mike silent for a second though while I try to get these points updated. Oh, caution out already. Cool. So somebody else just got a lucky dog.
How do you spin out on fresh tires on lap 1?
Did you? Or did somebody else?
No, that was me. I hate this track.
Tight, really tight.
Exactly. So why in the heck?
I don't know.
I'm not.
I had help.
No, I didn't. It literally just, I mean, on the straightaway at that.
Strange. It's very strange.
I have no idea what happened.
Okay,
So,
so now
Monster,
we got memory getting the dog.
Memory just got the lucky
I
dog.
apologize.
So we'll have 11 cars on the top. Oh, sorry. Oh, that's right.
Alright, so point gap a little closer now. Memory at 169, Warpig 168. Dirt Dog only 6 points behind these guys to advance, but that is going to be 6 positions on track at the end. Or top 5 really could still pass Dave Goody, who's going to end the night at 252 points. So let's see. Try to get all of our numbers out here for you guys to kind of know where people need to finish just to get by Dave Goody. Memory needs 83 points, which would be a 12th place finish to pass Dank Booty. Which would mean Warpig needs an 11th place finish. Dirt Dog needs 89. That's going to be a little rougher. He needs 6th place or better to pass Dank Booty. But that's where we're sitting on the points as we get ready to go into this now. Big gainer right there. Actually, Shackett moved himself up into 6th place. in the overall standings of these guys. So not really much on the line. It looks like he's going to advance anyways to the playoffs, but that did move him into the, 6th place. I think he just gained like 4 spots with that 2nd place finish there in that stage. I'm going to make myself coffee, then I'll get back to the screen and start rolling through the drivers here for you. Not really sure who I even have on. I'm assuming Smitty after that caution because I never did change it back after.
Wrecking.
Heard wrecking. Looking for a wreck. 22 car has a lot of damage on the front end of it. Are we in a caution?
Yep, run caution.
Right now, it just happened. Should we pit now? Nobody else is pitting.
You're in 9th. There's only about to be 12th on the lead lap. Honestly, I mean,
Fresh tires mean a lot at Bristol. Secondary to that, a person can usually make about 55 to 60 laps out here on tires. If you back it off and there's no more cautions, you could maybe make it.
Yep. Keith is getting the lucky dog.
Keith gets the lucky dog. That's interesting because Keith, again, he rounded everything out. He's 13th in points entering tonight. So I think he needs basically a win to advance. And even then, he's still struggling. He is 95 points behind Dank Booty. So he would have to finish no worse than 2nd. But even then, War Pig and Dirt Dog, those guys would make up some points. So I think Keith he's not mathematically out. But boy, he needs a whole lot of help to advance. Riding along with your race leader. Shackett still had his nose there as they exited turn 2. Was not allowing the 12 car to come all the way up. But this time the 12 is able to clear him. And now here comes Cat putting that 43 car under a little bit of fire for position number 2. Sorry if you hear noise in the background here. Still trying to make me my coffee. Rigs are great, but dang, they're not as fast as you'd assume. I like the old just having a pot of coffee, but you just pour it into your cup and call it good.
Oh man, I swear.
I don't know, is the Keystone just spoke English in my ear?
This is what I get for going a let down.
16 Smith Racing here with Batman, and now Monster Racing looking to the inside of him. 2 cars still is yet to clear the 43 of Justin Shack. And Justin Shack is still all over the bumper of that 12 car. That is usually how these go until about everyone else's tires start wearing off. The 12's tires don't wear off and he pulls away. As the 2 car of Cat now gets underneath the 43 of Shackett. This is going to allow that 12 car to start pulling away a little bit. 34 on the apron. No bueno.
How many laps you go?
100 laps remain. What?
Yep.
Dirt Dog just told me 74 to go.
No, didn't.
Yes, under that caution, said there's 74 to go. Do I pit?
No.
Wow, that's a lot. Roger that. And here I was thinking you only got like 40 or 50 laps. You get 74 laps to the tank. That is crazy.
Sorry, Hamilton. Oh.
19 screamed that he just took out Hamilton. And Hamilton is off pace. Real bad. Not going to be happy with the 19. He comes back around and finds him again.
Looks like the 34 has
34, Brian SP said I'm done. Is that better? Okay. Well, alrighty. You don't need a round with 37. Oh, 11 around, 17 around. Is that a caution?
Yep.
Oh, that saves the 11 because, man, he was having a great run up there. Of course, Batman's in my ear, but he was having a great run here tonight in the top 10. Both stages really close to the top 5 all night long and involved in an incident with last caution's lucky dog of Keith. You guys are going to have to let me know kind of who got the lucky dog now.
Tennessee.
Tennessee Titan, the 3 car, who went down pit road in the last stage. He must have used a few wave rounds and everything to get back to the 1 lap
we
down.
were both 2 laps down. We both took the wave round.
So now you're 1 lap down also.
Caution. Yeah, so I will be the first one.
Yeah, if that's the case, if that's the case, I wouldn't even necessarily try to do a wave around. I'd just try to do the four freshies.
No, I'm getting higher.
Yeah. And I mean, that's going to put us at what, right around 90 to go. You get 74 to the tank. You're right on the edge of being able to make it. RJ Smitty must not have pit because he is a race leader, which means that even if you had tried not pitting, you probably wouldn't have gotten the wave around. Or you did like a 2-tire stop, something like that, right? I'm not sure. 2, 4, 6.
Oh, check it lagging.
Check it's lagging. Yep. Oh yeah, lagging bad. 43 car lagging real bad. We have the reports on the track and then the broadcast scene.
36 around.
36 a war pig goes around. Still green.
Yep, one car.
Trying to find more pig. Yep, he lost all the ground. Hey, there's 37. There's the 19. Remember when I said the 37 ain't gonna be happy with the 19? Notification coming in that maybe the 37 is not happy. Oh, the 22 goes around. Monster Racing goes around on the apron as he was trying to exit the corner really, really low, and he exited really, really too far low and went around in that number 22 Ford Mustang. Brian did not exit the race. He was on pit road. For those of you at home, Batman told me he thought 34 was out. He is on track right now underneath Guardian.
I have no, but he is all over the place.
I'm not saying that he's not. I was just saying, right, that when you guys thought he had exited, he was actually just doing the pit stop.
Oh man, he was ghosted on the pit road, so that's why I thought he. Oh yeah, he was lagging something horrible.
Oh yeah, Hamilton's not happy with Dirt Dog. He even went off in the Cringe chat. Well, one side of that problem is over. Luckily, there's two sides of the story, and one of them is not over. Back to the race. I mean, it's Bristol, right? And so, viewers at home, right? Listen, gotta throw it out there. Gonna let people know. These drivers will find out when this race is over tonight, but there will not be a race next week. We are going to do our shutdown for a week as the custom side still has a all-star race to run because we were the servers were down that night. So we are going to rerun that. We're going to run that next week. That kind of gives these guys a break after running Bristol and, you know, entering the playoffs, stuff like that. So 2 weeks after tonight, we'll be back with another short track as these guys will be getting ready to go to Phoenix. And then we have Michigan. And then to finish the round of 12, we have the Indy Roval, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, the 34's leg just took out Monster again.
Monster wrecking again from lag. That's interesting. Beginning of the season, the 22 car kept lagging and wrecking people. And now this time, it was the other way around. Unfortunate. Monster having a bad race, but I think on a positive for most of these guys, you know, other than Dank Booty, Memory, War Pig, and Dirt Dog, basically the outcome of this race, you want to do really well. But other than bragging rights, it's really not going to do a whole lot for you. You know, they're mostly all going to advance, and regardless of where you finish, as long as you advance, everybody goes back to the same amount of points next week. So, you know, it's great for the 12 up here to go and get this win. All it's really going to do is make all the drivers even more angry with him. It's going to put a bigger target on his back because that's going to sweep round one of the playoffs. Seeing a lot of cars getting loose in this stage that we weren't dealing with last stage. Looks like the track is loosened up as it's getting darker here as we are running the Bristol night race.
It's the same darkness as it started.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, the track changes, right? Like, it's supposed to get cooler. 34 back on pit road. Out there in YouTube land. Nobody wants to comment on anything going on. That's unfortunate. I really like it when people start commenting on YouTube, right? Like, it gives me something to talk about, you know? Maybe somebody could let me know who they're cheering for. 34 car not moving on pit road. I do think he actually retired this time. Usually they waver back and forth when they're on pit road. Not seeing that. 13 of Guardian, 95 of Keystone. These guys had a moment earlier in the race. Not sure if that's going to continue.
I'm trying not to.
And 12 Private Patton has smooth sail in front of him. The 2 of Mopower Cat running right behind him. I'm interested to see if maybe the 12 is going to let the 2 win this one to keep that target off his back. But so far this season, we haven't seen that happen. But it does seem like the 12 is just not running the laps that he was earlier. I don't know if he's on a fuel strategy, possibly. The restart was, what, 90-something laps to go. You get 74 to the tank. It
There's
naturally...
73 to go, and we're all, if everybody pitted and filled up, we got about 67 laps of fuel left.
So 73 with 63 to go. I think you can make it to the end with what you have in your tank right now. Really, really, really going to depend on that right front tire. Unless your Dirt Dog spinning out every other corner, then it might be the right rear tire. As he's behind the 88 of memory here on track. And I believe that is for position. Am I correct, Dirt Dog?
Yes.
Okay.
P9.
P8 and P9. You remember how he's the guy you got to beat, yeah?
24 Titans is around.
24 and? Oh, 24 of Titans. Okay. I forgot that was Titans. I was thinking like 10 Titan, not Mopow Titan. This, I believe, to be the battle for third, maybe possibly fourth, with the 1, the 42, and the 37. This doesn't mean it is. It's just what I'm thinking. Back here we have a battle with the 88, the 22, the 19, the 3, and the 11. The 22, couple laps down. 3 gets loose on exit. He almost spins out, but he saves it. Good save by 10 Titan for life right there. I heard recently that he's one of the fastest points guys in all of Heat 5 racing leagues. Of course, I'm just messing with him. I don't mind. That's Peyton Tulloch, I believe is how he pronounces his last name. Good guy. Justin Shackett is on track, in a position. 24 got back on track, still in front of the 1 and the 42 and the 37. Those guys can't be happy. They are battling for, I think, 4th place, right? Because we got the 12, the 2, the 43, and then I believe it to be those guys back there battling for 4th place. So they can't be happy with the lap car racing hard. But you almost have to race hard, you know. Anything could happen where you could be the one getting the lucky dog at any point around. What? Good? Thanks. I don't know why that keeps doing that to me.
There's Mopower Cat sticking his nose trying to get underneath the pattern.
Battle for the lead is what I just heard. Gonna try to get to it. Don't see it. Cat is all over the back end of that 12 car. I'm telling you guys, listen, that 12 car is just not running 12 car speed. And I find that to be intentional. I think that
Maybe
he's...
something came unplugged.
What?
Nothing smells great.
I just think that he's backing it down. He's saving his fuel. While he has fresh tires, he's going to try to save the fuel so that later in the run, when everybody else is on really old stuff, he can be pushing the limits to make up the ground and continue to lap people. I don't know 100% that's true, right? That's just my concept, because he is still putting down really good lap times. He's catching up in front of him. That's the 37, who was just battling for 4th just a few laps ago. He gets into the back end of the 38, maybe possible damage. Doubtful, but maybe possibly. Viewers at home, we got these 2 cars battling for the race lead, the 12 and the 2 teammates for Millennium Racing. Just moved out of dead last in team points last week, only because they don't run on the custom side very often. Who do you guys have as your race winner, or do you have maybe something happening between the 2 of them? Justin Shackett being able to capitalize, as we have seen on the... Oh, Dirt Dog, about to go lap down. He spins, ends up on the apron there on the front stretch. Oh, as we had seen in the real life, where Kyle Busch got to win that way, right? Where he was in 3rd and the top 2 wrecked each other.
Yep.
Did absolutely nothing to win the race except ride in 3rd. And is it better?
Yep.
Sorry, guys. I don't know why my mic's open. Here in the 16, got real loose. Batman has gotten around him. What position are you in, Batman?
Sixth.
6th, 7th, and that puts Memory in 8th place. Now, what could be interesting here is I talked about Dank Booty's not racing. He should advance, but Memory only needed to get 12th to pass Dank Booty. That means if he's running in 8th right now, he's ahead of Dank Booty. So these guys now actually are racing Dank Booty and not Memory for that advancing spot. I don't know what position Warpig's in, but if he gets up into 11th place, then he's looking at advancing also.
Warpig is 16th from up down.
That's unfortunate. Breaking news: Warpig is in.
He's 3 laps down. My bad.
Warpig is in 16th, 3 laps down. Needs a little help to be able to advance, but that's kind of where we're sitting at right now. Warpig, the only driver for Warpig Racing. Dirt Dog, the only driver for Venom Racing in the playoffs, and then the 2 DKK drivers of Keith and T-Bird. Those will be basically, I mean, those guys are all but eliminated already, right? Again, I talked about mathematically, Keith is still in it, but he's multiple laps down and needed to finish 2nd or better. Dirt Dog's still 1 lap down. Looks like he's going to spin out back there maybe. But they're catching up to Smitty right now in 8th place, as now Memory has moved into 7th. So 8th place going a lap down right now. Keith is going to pit road right now. I don't know if maybe somebody told him he was lagging or what. He's on pit road. Got the 12 and the 2 going around the 88 car. This is for that's 7th place now, going a lap down. Looking like the only 2 cars. Wish I could still lagging. That's unfortunate. It does look, however, like the only 2 cars that are going to end up on the lead lap are going to be the 12 and the 2. You guys should be 45 laps to go in that ballpark?
48.
48?
47.
Oh, that's pretty close. For just a random guesstimate, right? 48 laps to go, so we're about 15 minutes away from this one being over, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe 20. Depends on if we get caution. And I gotta be honest, the caution right now is going to change the outcome of everything. You already have a few people go to pit road. You only got 6 cars on the lead lap, about to be 5 as leaders are catching that 11 of Batman. But that would put Memory in a lucky dog spot in 6th. And what do you do, right? Like, it's going to guarantee that everyone can for sure make it. So a caution at this point could be huge. Not expecting one because they are pretty spread out, but if one car gets loose, it's such a short track, and this is why we see the cautions at a track like this, the 13 and 36 on pit road now, but we see cautions at this track because if one person makes a mistake, there's not really a way to get off the track and avoid people, right? Like, while you're spinning, you're just there. And again, this is 15 seconds or less per lap. You only got, you know, if somebody's spinning in turn 4, you're going to be there in 2 or 3 seconds, and they're probably most likely still going to be there. Doesn't look like these guys are really going to battle for the race lead. The 2 is peaking to the inside of the 12 on exit, but I don't think he's actually peaking. I think he just likes running a lower line. 13 coming back on track. He'll have 4 fresh tires. $16 and $88 currently battling for the lucky dog for 7th place, but the leaders right now are on the bumper of this 11 for 6th place. So Batman now in the lucky dog position, P number 6. The 5th place is Spanker, who's just right in front of these guys as well. 5th, probably your dad. Truly don't know how my mic was acted up because I literally am not touching it. I have not changed who I'm watching or anything, so sorry about that, folks. Really glad I have an in-race report, at least somebody in the chat with me though, because otherwise it would have been going off this whole flipping race from the moment it first started going off until now, because I can't hear it. I can't tell that it's going off. Although I did get in a chat the other day with somebody that has the same mic problem, and man, that sounds awful. 95 of Keystone has gone around. At this rate, it's just survival of the fittest, right? Like, this is a lot of laps. Nobody's happy. You're getting down under 40 to go, so that's what makes them happy. Oh, Big Rack 24 around. 12 involved. Cat involved. Is it under caution?
Yes.
Batman in 6th place just got the lucky dog. And I talked about this is going to change things, and this is why it's going to change things, okay? So, anybody at all that's a lap down right now wants to get that lap back, okay? And anybody on the lead lap, you have less than 40 laps to go to get ahead of the 2 and the 12 before they pull away. We're not going to see the single file side-by-side maybe in the corner. We're going to see carnage. It's less than 40 laps at Bristol. I don't expect this to be clean. Oh, cool, you go ahead, get by me. This is that moment that you have to take everything you can if you want to get a good finish here.
Ken Titan took the wave around.
That's a bold move, Cotton. That's somebody that expects more cautions, right? Dirt Dog restarting 8th, 1 lap down. He and he's restarting 8th. He's actually in 10th place, right, because of the wave rounds and stuff. But the 88, the 16, the 19, those are your first lap down cars. Battle for the lead. Mopower Cat got the inside. Okay, we finished the lap. There's no caution yet. Actually thoroughly intrigued about that. Looks like some cars did wreck, though. I don't see the 3 car anywhere in this pack of cars. Of course, he did do the wave around, right?
Oh, it's getting ugly.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. I like it. Batman back there, after getting the lucky dog, said he was taking it 3 and 4 wide, trying to make up ground. I'm liking what I'm seeing back here. Race leader still battling it out. The 12 and the 2, Mopower Cat. These guys still side by side up front. I don't expect it to last a whole lot longer, but we do have Probably Your Dad sitting there in P3 all over the bumper of both of them. Again, if they single out, I think that they'll be able to pull away again, but they haven't singled out yet. Looks like a little bit further back, the 19 of Dirt Dog is in the lucky dog position if a caution were to come out. Hard to keep track of for too long, but these guys are catching fast. And I mean, that 3 car is... Well, I know all the cars that are on the lead lap, and you're one of them. The 1 car is on the lead lap. The only one that is not on the lead lap maybe is the 37 in front of you.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, the 2 cars that love each other. I know you're a lap down. The lucky dog means the first car lap down. I know what racing means. I do think the only car a lap down in front of you is the 37 of Hamilton. If you check your screen, it would tell you who's in front of you. Oh yeah, Smitty got by you. So both those cars. Now you're the 3rd car in line to get the lucky dog. These guys are lapping the 3 car now of 10 Titan for life. He was banking on a caution happening early in that restart. It didn't happen. He's got all tires, so he's now back to being a lap down. And honestly, he's not going to be in a lucky dog position again because he's going to lose that real quickly. Not talking crap, just old tires at Bristol does not pan out to somebody that has new tires. I mean, it's like a second and a half difference. 2 car gets into the side of the 12. These guys still side by side about 10 laps into this run. 42 still hoping to take each other out. Batman, you still in 6th? Good run tonight by that 11 of Batman. Really want to give a big shout out to him, not just because he's my brother. He is a driver that, on average, around the top 10, top 13 positions on a weekly basis. So being run up here in 6 is a really good run, and this is not an easy track. I mean, we have some of the really good drivers, some of the top drivers in points in this league and series out here having a hard time. And Batman's just like, okay, let me go get on the lead laps.
Only to go.
And you've got, I mean, Batman's also got stage points both stages with, I think, a 6th and a 7th, so good run. Basically, he's done everything that Dirt Dog had to do to advance.
Can they trade numbers?
Yeah. In the team owner battle. No, I'm just playing.
That's a joke.
So as I said, the 12 and the 2, they're no longer racing side by side. They're nose to tail. The 42 can't keep up with the two of them. The moment that they started racing single file, I kind of expected that to happen. But a caution on the speedway with less than 20 to go.
That's good and bad.
88 of memory was involved.
The 22, I think he lagged up. Memory caught him. I caught Memory, and everybody that followed from behind. Yeah.
I mean, the 3 might do a wave around here. It's a bold move. I'm interested to see if all the leaders even pit, or if they're going to make sure that nobody can do the wave around. They only restarted about 10, 12 laps ago. However, you can burn that right front really easy in that amount of time. So if you're running in the back pack of the lead lap, definitely pitting. But if I'm the leader, track position is so huge here. And this is about to get interesting. 10 Titan said that wreck was him and Keith making contact. Hamilton with the lucky dog, the number 37 machine. Batman is the race leader. I'm assuming he did not pit. Bold move. I like it.
Oh, more pink. It's hard. It's tight.
Guardian? I can't tell if Guardian's back in the lead lap. Looks like Batman was the only leader who didn't pit, so nobody was able to do the wave around. 43 gets really loose on exit. 16 gets really loose on exit. Did the 16 just take out the 13? Because those two love each other.
I don't know exactly what happened.
I seen the 16 get loose, and I seen the 43 get loose. But when the 43 got loose, everybody saved it. When the 17 smashes up the wall. 88 involved. 88 is moving the 17. 19 straight into the wall, collects the 24, 95, and the 3. Caution on the track. I don't know if Dirt Dog got hooked or he just went straight into the wall right there on that restart or on that exit.
Touch the wall.
No, that's because there was a car outside of you. No answer from Dirt Dog. I thought you... Oh, right. You were not on the lead back, huh? Yep. Well, typical Bristol, right? The chat's already blown up. People hating each other. Gotta love Bristol Motor Speedway. How many we got to go? I mean, yeah, just under the next caution, let me know what it says. 12 and the 2 side by side for the race lead. 43, 8 to go. 43 Shackett has gotten back into third place. 12 and the 2 are just going to single out almost immediately. The 2 looks like he's going to dive underneath the 12. 24 moves the 19. Yeah, he was one of the guys that were mad at you in the chat.
4 wide at Bristol. It's not going to work.
2 car trying to get underneath the 12. This is for the race lead, ladies and gentlemen. 42, probably your dad, has been able to get back around Shackett for third. Now here comes Spencer trying to get into fourth around the 43. 16 spun out. 8 to go. We should be coming to 5 to go this time by. Leaders are hoping to get to the white flag. Oh, 2 car gives the 12 a bump. 12 is able to hold it. Shocker. Not get into the wall. 2 car bumps the 12 again on entrance. Cat really wants this win. Oh, contact on the exit. 12 into the wall. 2 is the race leader. 12 still there on the outside.
No, wasn't you. No, wasn't you.
I just seen something I haven't seen in 8 weeks. The 12 got loose on the exit of the corner and still gained ground on the race leader who didn't get loose. The 12 now underneath the 2 car for the race lead back. Is he going to move his teammate like his teammate moved him? Should be like 4 to go, maybe? 2 to go.
No. Safe.
If they get back around to the line, it will be, no matter what, the white flag, which means the race will end on the next flag here. And the white flag... Oh, was that the backstretch?
Front stretch.
Okay, so the white flag's out. We're watching the race for the win. Mo Power Cat goes into turn number 3. Getting ready to come off turn 4. Will Patton make a move? I'm not seeing it. Mo Power Cat will win at Bristol Motor Speedway to finish out the round 1 of the playoffs, which is the round of 16. Private Patton will round out the second. Probably your dad, rounds out the top 3, your podium finishers. I believe Shackett got 4th. Spanker got 5th. And Batman, did you finish 6th?
I did.
Batman with a 6th. Looks like Hamilton 7th, and then I have no idea because I don't know who's lapped down, who's not. But I do know Warpig quit the race. He finished on pit road, so...
Tennessee Titan is in 9th, Montgomery 10th, JSP 11th, Keystone, Titan.
Did you just say you got 8th? I think you just came up 1 point short of advancing. I'm pretty sure you needed 7th or better to beat Dank Booty.
I tried my hardest. I know everybody hates me. I don't care.
It's racing at Bristol. Just waiting on the points, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if it's on always loud, but people could hear you. Scrolling through, surprise, Patton and Cat had the fastest laps by .001 difference. Probably your dad 3rd and RJ Smitty 4th. So Smitty had a fast machine, just couldn't stay out of the carnage there. That's a tough one.
Yeah, I had a tough time with lap traffic. Whatever. All right, thank you for everything you've done, Mr. Aquatati. Thank you, teammates Keystone and Batman Pew Pew.
There's
Job, Batman.
there's still like a season to go. We still got like 7 more races. There's a thing.
Yeah, man. No, but I'm just saying.
Well, yeah,
the
next week.
playoffs. Did you make it in, Batman, or no? No. Great. What about you, Keystone?
Okay.
I didn't run half the season, so no.
Okay. Didn't get the results, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm going to go ahead and just end the broadcast. But I'm pretty sure Dank Booty and Memory are the 2 that advanced out of the 4, so that should be the end of the drama. I'll have to check that for sure because the 19 did finish 8th, but I think he either needed 6th or 7th to be able to pass Dank Booty, so we'll have to check on that here shortly. But other than that, thanks for watching the race, guys, and tune in Thursday as the custom side goes there. Remember, there
If anybody can hear me, if there is a more popular vote to get into the playoffs, don't forget the Dirty Dog, number 19. Thank you very much.
There's not. You were already in the playoffs. Then you got eliminated.
He's talking about the next round, I'm
I'm
thinking.
talking about the next round.
No, there's not.
Really vote for every round.
If we can, I'm voting for Keith. After watching your antics at Bristol, I'm voting for Keith. But this good, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. Again, tune in Thursday. We got Bristol for the custom side. And, then we're going to take a week off. We're going to go to the All-Star event for the custom side. I don't even remember. What track were we at?
Do what?
What track was the All-Star event at?
Talladega, and then whoever wins chooses the number, flips the
Oh,
field,
yeah. I knew that, but what was the other track? Auto Club. Yep, there we go. Those are the 2 tracks. All right, so Talladega and Auto Club next week for the custom. So tune in, guys, and thanks for tuning in tonight. We'll see you Thursday.